So I am Prajjwal Nijhara. I am currently a BTech Electrical Engineering student at Aligarh Muslim University, and I've been working as a developer relation intern at DeepSource India Private Limited. It's a code coverage quality assurance team, and you can follow me on Twitter at Nijhara Prajjwal, and otherwise I'll be available at at internet at pnijhara. I write my blogs at pnijhara.github.io. So let us begin with my talk. So I'll be talking on the topic where and how to use asserts in your Python code. So let's begin. So let us first know what assert means. So assert statement exists almost in every programming language, as we all know. It helps detect problems early in your program, where the cause is clear. So most important point is where the cause is clear, rather than later as a side effect or of some other operation. Okay, so it is just can be called as debugging tool instead of try and accept statement. So let us first know how does asserts work. Assert, and as you all can see that assert is a statement which accepts a condition. It must be a boolean. It must be a boolean, and it eventually must give the true or false as written value, and as an optional content can be a error message. It is equivalent to if or else statement, like the one you can see. If not condition, raise assertion error, then an error message followed by an error message. So let us go for an example here. Here in this code snippet, we are asserting length of the system argument. That is, it must be the system arguments must be greater than 5. If it is greater than 5, we can print the following statement. Else we will raise an assertion error with the following error message. So here the output is we are calling our file as my.py as our one of the system argument, then followed by 3 other arguments, 1, 2, 3. Here it is clearly we can see that that 4 arguments are less than 5. So we are raising an assertion error. All good. It is what assertions are made for. But where is the problem? The problem here is, my friends, problem is with optimizations flag, Python's optimization flag. So Python's optimization flag is everything about optimization. But with optimization, you have to sacrifice something. What goes down? With optimization, when you open a file with an optimization flag, all the assert statements are removed, all the doc strings are removed when you select a double O flag, and the most important thing is value of debug built-in variable is also set to false. Okay, so let us paste the above code with an O flag. We are again executing this file in the interpreter with an O flag. Here you can clearly see a O flag dash O, capital O. Then we have 4 arguments. Here the assert statement is clearly removed from the code, and we are accepting an argument variable as mypy 1, 2, 3 as an array. All good. So what can go wrong with optimization flag? Let us read this. If assert statements are used for facing validation and protection code, the block won't be executed at all. That is, if you execute a Python file which is using assertion in validation with an O flag, it will potentially open up a security vulnerability. Let us see an example in the coming slide. Look how this project validates the mail. In the line 127, you can clearly see that it is using assert rematch. So if I execute this file in the production code as in O flag, it will automatically remove the assert statement, and this will potentially open the security vulnerability. So what is the fix? It is recommended to use asserts only in the test. Okay, so tests are the files which are not the part of the actual code base. Okay, so we can use assert statements in test cases. What if then? What else can we use in What else can we use in place of asserts? Let us see an example. Here I have opened an issue which is clearly closed. This was a PR which closed it. So it was an issue in MobiD that assert statements are used outside of this, which is not to be meant for. So it clearly says that since Azure provides an easy way to check some condition and fail execution, it's very common for developer to use it as check validity. But when the Python interpreter is invoked with the optimization flag, the Azure statements are removed from the bytecode. So the files using are this much. 5 files are using just a lot of Azure statements. If I execute the whole program with optimization flag, everything will get down. What is the fix? Condition, and we can say that raise an assertion error. It is quite a simple fix and good for. I know that some people like to use assert as a single line usage, and who uses optimization flag. But still, if Python has a library or as which is given an optimization flag, we should take care of the things and use asserts in test cases and not in the files which are not tests. Okay, so this was all from my side. Thank you. Prajjwal Nijhara signing off, and you can follow me on Twitter at Nijhara Prajjwal, GitHub at pnijhara, and I write my blogs on https://pnijhara.github.io. That's all from my side. These are the references I have used. The deep source discussion forum. Do check that out. Deep source. Deep source do quite a lot of amazing tasks and on code quality. And the GitHub links are all here. Thank you all from my side. Bye bye.